satisfaction, and sustainability. My friends, a thriving workplace goes beyond profits. It's built on strong culture, employee satisfaction, long-term sustainability. This panel explores how organizations can create environments that inspire innovation, retain top talent, and drive meaningful growth. I would request the four speakers of the day. This will be our last panel, my friends. Sajal Gupta, founder Deconia. Please come on the stage. Can we? Thank you. Ekta Gupta, founder and CEO of Parijay Genus Private Limited. Sumit Singh, founder and CEO B-Solver Technology Private Limited. Vaibhav Mittal, Vice President, Lovely Professional University. My friends, a huge round of applause for our panelists for the evening. One person. Thank you so much. I have worked with many organizations. Now I am a freelancer and a consultant with Indian Youth Network. I started with Red FM.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Very warm welcome to today's discussion on thriving workplaces. I have with me Ms. Ekta Gupta, Mr. Sumit Singh, and Mr. Vaibhav Mittal. And before we begin, I'll give them each a minute to give their own introduction in their best possible words. So,
Good evening, all. I'm Ekta Gupta, and my mission is every corner needs a plant. Because if there are plants, only then we can survive. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sajal. Before you have asked us to introduce ourselves, you should introduce yourself as well, right? So, myself, Sumit Singh. I am the founder and CEO of B-Solver Technology Private Limited, where we are providing the customized software solutions and some of like subscription-based solutions, fitness solutions. We are into the industry since last 10 years, and it's going on, and that's it.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Vaibhav. I am from Jalandhar, and I belong to a very large family business. It's called Lovely Group. We are very popularly known for Lovely Sweets, and now extremely popularly known for LPU and then Lovely Autos. It's a large family business, multiple businesses. And so I'm the vice president in Lovely Group. And in my personal capacity, I've just started a brand out of passion, which is called Karmic Beauty, which is into organic and natural products. And I'm the founder and CEO there.
well, thank you all for the introduction. And since Mr. Vaibhav, you mentioned that you manage multiple businesses.
Yes, sir.
Let me start with a question regarding that only. So you manage businesses across beauty, automotive, and vendor management. So how do you ensure a consistent workplace culture across all these businesses?
Okay. To be very honest, it is not consistent because these businesses are not consistent. They're completely inconsistent business. Each business has its own dynamic. When we talk about education and being in LPU, the kind of people I deal with are completely different set of people who are more evolved individuals, people who are part of the larger ecosystem of retail. So I get to deal with them, people who are the vendors to us. So these are all evolved people who are trying to supply to LPU in one or the other capacity. So I'm dealing with evolved souls. When I talk about Lovely Autos, because we are the dealers for Maruti Suzuki and one of the biggest dealers in India, there, the kind of people we have to deal with are blue-collared as well as, some salesmen. So, and when we are dealing with them, completely different mindset, because it's the workshop people on the shop floor. They have a very different ambitions and different aspirations in life. So you can't keep them in the same breath. And when I talk about Karmic Beauty, my own venture, there, I'm dealing with people, who are completely unknown to the business and unknown to the idea that I'm doing in Punjab, because these kind of businesses have generally flourished in metro cities, or maybe Chandigarh, so to speak, but not in Punjab as such. So, which means that I rely a lot on the outsourcing of my business functions across the country to get some help.
Okay. That's nice to know. You didn't touch about the education side of the thing. So how do you manage the culture?
So
there?
LPU I manage, so I did discuss about LPU there. We are dealing with evolved individuals there.
But yes, there are a lot of students in LPU also. So so how do you basically deal with your employees who have to deal with a lot of young minds?
So I think young minds are always impressionable.
Right.
That's one thing. They can be notorious at the same time, but it's okay. We all were. So I don't take anything away from them. It is their time to tinker. We have a lot of processes, SOPs, and everything that we do in LPU is outcome based.
Nice. Okay.
So if any activity is being done by a teacher or by any faculty or any of the administrative staff, so each of that is given weights, as we do in our other businesses or in the higher corporates. So business is outcome driven. It's the same. Our education is outcome driven. Any function, anything that happens in LPU, there is an outcome that is attached to that individual, and that outcome is weighed every quarter, and then there are marks given on the annual basis.
Well, that's good to know, and I'm sure that must be the reason for the exponential growth that LPU
You
is
can't
showing
grow
over the
otherwise.
year. Absolutely.
Without SOPs and processes, you can't grow.
Absolutely brilliant. So, Mr. Sumit, my next question goes to you. So, the IT industry is known for a rapid change. I mean, things evolve every day, things change every day. So, how do you create and sustain a strong workplace culture in such a high-paced tech environment?
We are able to see that there is a rapid change in the IT industry when AI has been introduced. So, to make a good culture, not it does not belongs to only on the perks, but it is kind of like business चाहे कोई भी हो, उसमें दो चीज़ों की importance है. Just like Webhub is managing a lot of business from the different domain, so it's about the accountability and the ownership. If you are people who are working for you, if they have the ownership, they have the accountability, then they can deal with anything with a different kind of clients as well. So it's either your auto sale clients, it's your IT clients, it's your like professors or whosoever are working. So if they take the ownership, like we would like to deliver this and we have to deliver this. This is kind of ownership. If people learn, then success is for all of them.
I absolutely concur with this idea, and that reminds me of something that I read somewhere. So in the 1960s, the president, John F. Kennedy, he visited the NASA center, and he was talking to a janitor there, and he asked him, so what are you doing? And the janitor's answer was, I'm helping put a man on the moon. So he didn't say, I'm a cleaner here. He was looking at the bigger picture. So that completely resonates with your thinking. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So coming to you, Ekta ji. Sustainability is something जो आप बहुत ज़्यादा आपका मतलब कि जो आपका एक मूल मंत्र है मैं कहूँगा. So how do you think can companies incorporate environmental responsibility into their workplace? I mean, सब बात करते हैं, सब कहते हैं कि ये होना चाहिए, but most of them are not able to incorporate that. So what is your suggestion regarding that?
My suggestion about sustainability, environment sustainability, happiness. Every company, anybody working somewhere. So what is the most important thing? I think it's, I would like to ask Vaibhav and Sumit. So what would you expect from your employees? The very first thing.
I would say it's to create a good environment where everyone work happily.
My Vaibhav?
I consider myself as a disciplined fellow, so I expect discipline from them.
Exactly. So discipline, productivity, good environment. We all talk about these two, three things. So, how would we give the productivity? If a person is healthy, happy, only then that person can be determined and think about doing something better. You know, we talk about the efficiency. We know that 100% efficiency is not possible. But human brains, कहते हैं ना कि इंसान कुछ भी कर सकता है, कुछ भी, कि उसके दिल में अगर चाहत हो तो उसके अंदर जो हम दिल में चाहत जगाते हैं, सुमेश जी ने बोला ओनरशिप के बारे में बात की, बट जो मेरा मूल मंत्र है, यस ओनरशिप, जब उनको लगता है कि ये मेरा काम है, मेरा है, और ये सब कब होगा? जब उनका माइंड हेल्दी होगा, उनकी बॉडी हेल्दी होगी, और ये हेल्थ एंड हैप्पीनेस तब आएगी जब हम उनके अंदर इनकॉर्पोरेट करेंगे कि उनको हेल्दी कैसे रहना है, इंक्लूडिंग लॉट ऑफ एक्टिविटीज़। वहाँ का जो इंटरनल, जैसे हम बिल्ट इन एनवायरनमेंट की बात करते हैं, बिल्ट इन एनवायरनमेंट शुड बी वेरी हेल्दी. It should not be all the time. हमने सुना होगा sick building syndromes.
Correct.
या जो sick building syndromes, यहाँ पर बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो डॉक्टर्स के पास जाते हैं कि we have this problem, but doctor said you are absolutely normal. Then from where these problems are coming up? This is because of the sick building syndrome. So if we can create our workplace healthy, then employees will be happy, healthy, and they will give their 101% and productivity will increase. And that's the way the businesses will flourish. Because nothing can, replace the human mind and human efficiency.
I completely agree with you. Vaibhav ji, since
I
you
would
are-
like to add something.
Yeah, please.
Ekta is running a drive for the plants. So I would like to take example in that case, ownership and accountability. जब हम देखते हैं ना कि किसी 4 कंपनीज ने प्लांट्स लगा दिए, एवरी कंपनी, एवरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, एवरी NGO रन अवे टू गिव द प्लांट्स, वो प्लांट्स लगाते हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद उसकी टेक केयर कौन करता है?
कोई नहीं करता.
कितनों ने रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ली है? हमारे टाइकॉन में आज कम से कम 500 to 1000 पीपल आए हैं, उसमें से आई थिंक सो दैट्स आई थिंक मे बी आई एम गोइंग टू गिव बिग नंबर, but 10 people have taken care of the plant that they have put. Either it's in their home or it's on the road. So accountability, and you have to take the ownership. कि अगर मैंने प्लांट लगाया है तो इसको जब तक मैं कर सकता हूँ तब तक मैं बड़ा करूँगा.
ठीक है जी, बिल्कुल. So Vaibhav, my next question to you is, what strategies have helped you future-proof your businesses while maintaining employee and customer satisfaction? I mean, कुछ strategies होंगी आपकी, कुछ भी आपके मूल मंत्रास होंगे जो आप यूज़ करते हैं.
Sure, I got your question. So, let's talk about LPU for a bit. I think everybody knows LPU. Yes or no? Yes, pretty much, right? So, people get really curious, कि इतने कम सालों में आपने इतना बड़ा institution कैसे बना दिया? I have seen it in front of my eyes because the entire family has been involved from the very beginning, and we did not take shortcuts ever, right? And हमारे जो employee first day पे थे, उनमें से काफ़ी आज भी हैं. And which means that they have also taken those baby steps with us and grown with us. And if you ask them what made them stay back all these years, so I'm gonna speak it from their point of view, right? First is that we like to gauge everybody on merit basis. It's a open door policy. Anybody can walk into anybody's office and talk if there is an issue to be discussed. I am the vice president, quite a senior position, but a HR executive can come and talk to me.
That's
And if there is something which does not seem right, they can discuss it with me. Jaise Sumit had been talking about accountability, I think that's the biggest mool mantra that we have. That if you are working here, with accountability, then everything falls into place. The moment comes, when the employees are working, but there is a disconnect in their contribution, or where there's a disconnect in their ambition. करना सब कुछ है, बट खुद से नहीं करना, कोई और कर देगा. जो काफ़ी बार हमारे एटलीस्ट इन पंजाब में वी टॉक अबाउट कि सैलरी आप बेस्ट दे दोगे तो हम काम बेस्ट कर देंगे. दैट्स वेयर एवरीबडी सेज. बट आई डोंट थिंक दैट्स द कॉमन थिंग. सैलरी सबको ज़्यादा मिल जाती, काम नहीं होता उसके मैचिंग में. So I think for us, we had to devise a mechanism, where we could give the best salaries, at least in North India, but get the best output also in the given time frame. अब यहाँ पे ये overworking का तो culture है नहीं. University is operating from 9 to 5. So that means we have to make them productive in that 8 hours. How so best we can. So हमारे systems वहाँ पे बने. And we had to, we involved a lot of the employees from multiple departments to come and give us feedback. So we work with a lot of those committees, where there's a representation, ताकि ये ना लगे कि it's a top bottom. So we work with everybody, it's a horizontal hierarchy that we like to work with. And it's performance based, first of all. जो भी हमने फैसला किया कि आज हम इस चीज़ का इतना वेट डालेंगे, इतने मार्क्स मिलेंगे आपको. So everybody agrees to that and then we implement it. Because we are in the education domain, we are heavily focused on research. Now LPU is the research university. We are NAC A++. We got, I don't know, thousands of patents right now. So we incentivize, anybody who comes and work for us, whether it's a faculty or somebody in the administration. It is not just about, कि आपको मैंने salary दी and आप जो input दे पाएंगे उसके basis पे हम आपको काम करा पाएंगे. We devise a common mechanism on where their output will be gauged or it will be measured. So when that is given, for let's take an example of a research fellow, for them writing a paper is the most important thing. That's an outcome again.
Correct.
Researcher तो बहुत होते हैं, 2 साल 3 साल 5 साल researcher रहते हैं, but अगर there is no outcome तो हम measure कैसे करेंगे कि क्या किया आपने. So our measure is कि आपका paper कहाँ है और paper कहाँ publish हुआ है, whether it's a Indian or it's an international publication. Right. So we start giving weights, whether it's Indian or international. For researchers, it's important, that they have the patent. That's another, measurable mechanism. तो उसके ऊपर हम incentive देते हैं. So whatever salary you get, that's one thing, that's the base. But how much incentive can you make? We have enough number of individuals within the organization, who are getting 10 times their salary as incentive.
Wow.
So
amazing.
that's and because we devised on a common mechanism, we decided कि हम ये काम करेंगे तो इसका ये आपको incentive मिलेगा. So for us, incentive is really something very strong. Another thing is that we take care of our employees. So we have their medical insurance because we really value. We have close to hundreds of people on the road every day. So it's important that they are safe. So we do that also. Apart from that, I think I'd like to touch upon that because we have multiple courses in LPU, starting from the diplomas till PhD. So anybody who joins us after finishing their bachelor's program and wants to do master, so we give affordable education to them, where they can get it at a discounted rates.
Okay.
So that way, we like to give it back to them, whenever we can and howsoever we can. That's, I think, one of the biggest reasons for us.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
thank
amazing,
you.
actually. So, Mr. Sumit, technology field में जहाँ पर हम कहते हैं कि salaries is not everything. ठीक है. So, how do you foster a culture of innovation and continuous learning to keep your team engaged? Because जो हमने देखा है, salaries तो कोई भी offer कर देता है, कहीं पर भी offer कर देता है. आज आपको X मिल रही है, कल आपको कोई 1.6x offer कर देगा, परसों कोई 2x offer कर देगा. So how do you maintain a culture?
I agree how means Vaibhav has explained, but I would like to add few more points in that it's not only about the salary, it's about the people who are working. My personal thinking are they are not your employees. We all are the colleagues. The only difference is we are on the different position and they are on the different positions. So we all are the colleagues and you have to make the connect with them to realize them that we are a family. The environment in which you are working, that is kind of your extended family apart, means far away from your home. Some people are working in north region from the south, or some people are working in south from the north region. So it's kind of extended family. You have to make them realize that we are connected and we are working as a family to make growth for both individual growth and for the organization growth. Now, just like Weber has explained, the open door policy, like people can come to you anytime for any kind of the issue. It's not related with working issue or office issue. Sometimes people wants to connect with you on some personal issues as well, where they are seeking some guidance. So you have to give them that privilege that you can come and discuss, so that they will be relaxed and they will focus on the work. So that kind of the things that if you implement, then obviously apart from salary, you will get people happy at your place, and they will be productive to give you a high growth for your organization.
अग्रीड जी। एकता जी, एक आपसे यही सवाल है मेरा कि व्हाट रोल डू वेलनेस प्रोग्राम्स प्ले इन इंक्रीजिंग एम्प्लॉय सेटिस्फेक्शन एंड मोटिवेशन?
एज आई ऑलरेडी सेड कि प्रोडक्टिविटी तभी आएगी जब माइंड एंड बॉडी हेल्दी रहेगा। एंड वेलनेस प्रोग्राम्स जो हैं, राइट नाउ जैसे हम वेलनेस प्रोग्राम्स करते हैं, सो एवरीथिंग इज़ इंडोर, बट आई फील, ठीक है ना। सो दिस शुड बी related to the nature. I was, when I started working and I met my mentor, my advisor, and we were discussing. He said, तो नेचर जो होती है, हम लोग वी वर डिस्कसिंग कि आजकल इतनी ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस लेवल क्यों है, यंग जनरेशन में भी हम लोग BPs एंड ऑल लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर, माइग्रेन्स हैं। सो द प्रॉब्लम इज़ कि एवरीबडी वांट अ शॉर्टकट, कि आज ही में बहुत सारा पैसा बन जाए। सो जब हम नेचर की बात करते हैं ना, जो कनेक्टिंग विद द नेचर, तो जब हम लोग अलग अलग तरह के सीड्स लगाते हैं, तो हर सीड अलग अलग टाइम पे ग्रो करता है और अलग अलग टाइम पे फल देता है और छाया देता है, ठीक है ना। वी हैव टू ग्रो देम पेशेंटली। जब हम सब अपने बच्चों को, मतलब जो एम्प्लॉयज़ रहते हैं ना, सो दे आर नॉट बेसिकली द एम्प्लॉयज़, जैसे सुमित जी ने कहा, इट्स अ टीम, वो हमारी फैमिली, एक एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली हो जाती है। तो वो उस फैमिली को जब हम इस तरह की छोटी छोटी सी एक्टिविटीज़, जैसे वेलनेस प्रोग्राम्स की बात कर रहे हैं, नॉट जस्ट द वन टाइम एक्टिविटी कि हमने ऑफिस में एक बार एक एक्टिविटी की एंड उसके बाद ठीक है 1 घंटा 2 घंटा एवरीबडी विल एंजॉय, आफ्टर दैट वो क्या हो जाएगा, इट विल फिनिश। बट जब हम नेचर के साथ कुछ एक्टिविटीज़ करते हैं, हमने एक प्लांट लगाया अपनी ऑफिस में, वी कैन डू इट इन द ऑफिसेज, एक छोटी सी एक्टिविटी की, हमने वहाँ पे कुछ प्लांट्स लगाए एंड एवरीबडी इज टेकिंग द ओनरशिप, यट दिस इज़ माई प्लांट, एवरीबडी इज गिविंग अ प्लांट ऑन द डेस्क, सो दिस इज़ माइन। माई सन स्टार्टेड वर्किंग एंड ही सेड, ममा आप मुझे एक प्लांट दे दोगे, इट शुड बी इन द वाइट एंड छोटा सा प्लांट दैट आई कैन कीप ऑन माई टेबल। सो आई फेल्ट रियली वेरी गुड कि बच्चे जब आप काम करोगे, यू विल take care of that. When you are gifting a plant, you're gifting a life. You are telling someone that it's a life that you have to nurture, you have to grow. तो जैसे जैसे वो एक सीड, डिफरेंट सीड्स आप डालते हो, वो ग्रो करते हैं एंड इट टीचेस अस द पेशेंस। जब बचपन में दूरदर्शन होता था, आज के टीवी में ये नहीं सिखाया जाता। दूरदर्शन पे एक आता था, माली सींचे 100 घड़ा, रुत आए फल हुए। हर किसी का टाइम आता है, वी कांट जज एनीबडी। आज कोई 100 करोड़ कमा रहा है, 200 करोड़ कमा रहा है, जो 100 करोड़ वाला है वो 200 करोड़ पर पहुंचेगा, बट एवरीबडी हैज़ टू पास थ्रू अ प्रोसेस। और वो प्रोसेस हमें कौन सिखा रहा है, नेचर। इफ़ वी आर क्लोज टू द नेचर, ओनली देन वी विल ग्रो पेशेंट एंड पेशेंस। यहाँ पर मैं आपको 3 वर्ड्स बताना चाहूँगी। वन इज़ प्रेयर, वी ऑल डू प्रेयर्स, हमें ये चाहिए, हमें ये चाहिए, हम ये करना चाहते हैं। एंड सेकेंड वर्ड इज़ परिश्रम, हार्ड वर्क। वी ऑल डू हार्ड वर्क, बहुत हम मेहनत करते हैं, हम बहुत कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हम क्या करते हैं, हम लोग बोलते रहते हैं, अरे ये हुआ नहीं, मैंने इतनी मेहनत की, ऐसा हो गया, वैसा हो गया। क्यों? क्योंकि हम लोग सिर्फ द लास्ट वर्ड, माई मदर, मेरी माँ ने मुझे ये सिखाया, ये 3 वर्ड्स जो मेरी लाइफ का एक मूल मंत्र हैं। एंड द थर्ड वर्ड विच इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट, एनीबडी कैन टेल? प्रार्थना, प्रतीक्षा, वेट। अगर आप कोई भी मोटिवेशनल बुक पढ़ेंगे, आई रेड दैट लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन एंड ऑल, जहाँ पे देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्टोरीज के जब किसी ने बिल्कुल लास्ट पॉइंट पे छोड़ दिया, बिकॉज फिनिशिंग लाइन पर छोड़ना वो हमारा डिसाइड करता है कि हम उस फिनिश लाइन पे छोड़ देते हैं या वहाँ पर वेट करते हैं आगे बढ़ने के लिए। समटाइम्स आपका जस्ट एक स्टेप दूर होता है, लेकिन आप छोड़ देते हो कि नहीं, कुछ नहीं हो रहा, मैंने बहुत मेहनत कर ली। सो कंसिस्टेंसी जो हमें सिखाती है नेचर, हम छोड़ते हैं कि भाई इसमें फल नहीं आ रहा। लॉट ऑफ पीपल कम टू मी, इसमें फल नहीं आ रहा, क्या, हैव पेशेंस, उसको बढ़ने दो, उसको अपने हिसाब से ग्रो करने दो। एक टाइम आएगा जब ये आपको फल देगा, जब आप एक एक पत्ता, समटाइम्स लॉट ऑफ पीपल सेज कि यू आर लिविंग अलोन, अच्छा डर नहीं लगता, बोर नहीं होते? मैंने कहा नो, आई डोंट, बिकॉज आई हैव सो मेनी फ्रेंड्स अराउंड मी। तो वो जो एक पॉजिटिविटी आपको देती है, ठीक है, दैट इज़ अनएंडिंग। तो I always say every corner needs a plant. हर किसी के घर में हर जगह पे पेड़ पौधे जो आपको एक पेशेंस सिखाते हैं, एंड पेशेंस जो होती है आपकी प्रोडक्टिविटी, आपकी हेल्थ और हैप्पीनेस पे वर्क करेगी. वी आस्क, यहाँ पर हमारे साथ हैं जो हॉस्पिटल्स भी चला रहे हैं, बट येस आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरीबडी टू थिंक अबाउट इट. आप हॉस्पिटल्स भी मांगिए, येस अगर हमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हैं वी हैव टू गो टू द डॉक्टर्स, वी नीड द ट्रीटमेंट्स, बट साइड बाय साइड प्रिवेंशन इज़ बेटर देन क्यूर. अगर आज आप अपनी हेल्थ पे इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, आज आप अपनी हेल्थ ख़राब करके यू आर अर्निंग लॉट ऑफ एंड देन यू आर स्पेंडिंग ऑन द हेल्थ केयर एंड एवरीथिंग, व्हाई डोंट यू इन्वेस्ट ऑन योर हेल्थ? हेल्थ इज़ द बेस्ट थिंग. और मैं यही कहना चाहूँगी कि एवरी गार्डन नीड्स अ प्लांट, यू मस्ट, बिकॉज एवरी मोमेंट यू हैव टू ब्रीथ. For that we need oxygen.
I agree with your point, but now the thing is, like you talked about your son. So you inculcated him the feeling that he should be tending to a plant, he should be looking after it, giving it water and all of that. But when it comes to a larger organization, so Vaibhav, my question to you is, so
Yes,
for
sir.
a larger organization,
हाँ जी.
so how would you inculcate this value? I mean, green initiatives are good, going green is good, having more and more plants is good, but for a larger organization, how would you inculcate this habit in all your employees or all the team members that, okay, you need to do something of this sort towards a green initiative?
Okay. First of all, I think जैसे हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, and madam has very rightly put कि जब तक अंदर से नहीं आएगा तब तक कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे.
That's my point actually.
जब तक अंदर से नहीं आएगा कुछ नहीं होने वाला, right? There are enough examples. You read any manifestation book, any motivational book, speaker, जिस मर्जी को पकड़ लो आप, जब तक अंदर से नहीं आए कुछ नहीं होने वाला, right? आज अगर हम आज यहाँ पे पैनल पे बैठे हुए हैं, अगर जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे हैं उनमें से किसी एक को हमारी एक भी बात समझ लगी, that would be the golden nugget for that person.
Absolutely.
So I think the whole purpose of doing this activity is that giving a lot of these our experiences which can become a lifelong experience for that person, because that's what happened with me. So coming back to your question on the green initiatives, because we have a large number of students, and for us to bring them closer to nature, we run multiple drives and multiple campaigns. We have like hundreds of student clubs and groups where some of them are involved in these kind of green initiatives.
I'm sorry to cut you here, but again the same question, I mean, which I think either Ekta or Sumit said, that people do tend to go overboard. Okay, maybe I'll get motivated today and I'll go and I'll you can say adopt a plant, but maybe down the line after 1 month or 2 months I wouldn't tend to it.
Got
So
it.
when you are having those kind of drives in your college, so how do you ensure that, okay, people still care for the plant after maybe 6 months or maybe 1 year? So how do you ensure that?
Speaking from that perspective would be difficult, right? Because we can run the campaigns and then we let the gardener do the job, so to speak. Because while university is a home for a lot of kids, but I think it all brings and it starts from their own home. And I got small kids, and मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है जब उनके स्कूल के अंदर एक प्लांट दिया जाता है उनको, for them to nurture that. I think that's where it starts. And when you are giving those kind of examples, मैं आपको एक और अच्छा बड़ा सुंदर example दूंगा. Taekwondo सीखते हैं बच्चे, right? So मैंने इंडिया में नहीं देखा, but during the time when I was in the US, I had my cousins, जिनका बेटा था कुछ 6 साल का, and he was learning Taekwondo there. And after reaching certain grades, belts होती हैं वहाँ पे, so after getting certain belts, so for him to qualify for the next belt, he was given an egg.
Okay.
And he had to take that egg everywhere he went, whether it was for shopping, whether it was at a restaurant, or wherever.
Okay.
And the idea was discipline. Coming back to the point, if you can take care of this egg, ध्यान नहीं रखा तो वो टूट जाएगा. It will crack, and then you will not qualify. Teaching that to a kid who is 6 years old, that's where it starts. It does not start in the college. While we may do anything that we want, but what you're doing at home will really matter the most.
Got it.
So that's what I believe.
So
Sumit
now-
wanted to say something, I think.
yeah, please.
For your green initiative, I would like to give you 2 examples. One is we all are now able to see that India is building a lot of roads and we are cutting a lot of trees. गवर्नमेंट अच्छा काम कर रही है, रोड्स बना रही है, हमारी जीडीपी ग्रोथ होएगी, सब कुछ होएगा, बट प्लांट्स कौन लगाएगा? They cannot let you allow without taking toll anywhere. But why? Whom responsibility for the plants? If you are cutting the trees, and you are building the roads, that's all for the people, for the nation. But environment is also important for the nation. Second example, I am happy. I am not aware means how much people know about this, but I am happy to see the initiative by the Chandigarh people. It might be few people, but it has means it has get the attraction as well. That rock garden means administration has gone to cut the trees for the rock garden, and people have stay over there for the 3 nights. That we would not let you allow to cut this because say a single person has done a very good job and a lot of hard work to get that build, so that people can learn that wastage can be used in a proper way.
Okay. I think you want to say.
Yes, I would like to add in this. So, you know, Chipko Andolan, everybody knows. So, it's time to do that Andolan again. एंड सिर्फ पौधे लगाना ही ज़रूरी नहीं है, उसके साथ साथ जब तक हम अपनी आदतें नहीं बदलेंगे, यू नो, प्लांट्स अगर आप देखें कि हम लोग हिल्स पे जाते हैं, नदियों में जाते हैं, यहाँ वहाँ जाते हैं, लेकिन हम लोग खाते पीते हैं एंड देन हम लोग क्या करें, खा रहे हैं एंड वो जो गार्बेज है वो हम कहाँ थ्रो कर रहे हैं? घर के बाद हम लोग हिल्स पे जा रहे हैं, हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, खाया एंड देन वहीं पे छोड़ दिया, हम कहीं पर बैठ रहे हैं. सो वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि पौधे भी कितना पोल्यूशन साफ करेंगे. हम कहते हैं कि धरती हमारी माँ है, हम प्लैनेट अर्थ, ठीक है, मदर अर्थ, लेकिन व्हाट वी आर डूइंग विद आवर मदर, वी आर थ्रोइंग द गार्बेज एवरीवेयर.
Well,
But on the other side, the people who are living, it should come from the laws as well. The same person who is throwing or keeping anything open, the same person when he goes to US or Canada, they don't do the things.
No, there's another example. We have an example out here in India also. So you see the traffic rules being followed
And
anywhere
Chandigarh
in
and
India.
Mohali.
The moment you enter Chandigarh, I mean, you are driving in a straight line, you are not standing on the zebra crossing, you're not crossing any red lights. I mean, you're right about that it's about, sometimes it's about policing as well.
That's again come to the accountability that you
Yes.
have. If you will not keep your belt on, then you will get the challan.
So many times you might have watched कि जब आप ड्राइव कर रहे हैं एंड मूव कर रहे हैं तो किसी ने कुछ भी खाया या कुछ भी यूज़ किया एंड देन विंडो ओपन एंड देन थ्रो इट, right? So many times I feel that I must stop that car, pick up that garbage and throw it again in their car.
Ditto, I can say
So
ditto
it
for
has
that.
to be done. And you know, so many, lot of people were sitting and open car was gypsy and whatever vehicle was there, that वो लोग आगे जा रहे थे, बहुत सारे लोग बैठे हुए थे और वो खाते जा रहे थे और फेंकते जा रहे थे. So that was really bad. And ये ना सिर्फ environmental point of view से ही नहीं है. Imagine अगर कोई 2-wheeler पीछे से आ रहा है, ठीक है ना, सो 2-wheeler अगर पीछे से आ रहा है, उनकी आंखों में या कहीं पर भी कुछ लग सकता है, इट कैन क्रिएट मतलब बहुत मैसिव वाला एक्सीडेंट हो सकता है. इट कैन कॉज समबडीज लाइफ. सो वी शुड थिंक अबाउट इट कि जब आप अपने कहीं पर भी मूव कर रहे हैं तो आप कुछ भी गार्बेज जो है अपनी गाड़ियों से विंडो खोल के बाहर नहीं फेंकें ऑन द रोड्स. सो वी शुड रिस्पेक्ट ह्यूमैनिटी. लॉज आर एब्सोल्युटली राइट, लेकिन वी आर ह्यूमंस. हम लोग इंसान कहते हैं ना कि भगवान ने सबसे बड़ी नेमत बनाई है, सबसे इंटेलिजेंट बनाया है, लेकिन हम उस इंटेलिजेंट को कहाँ यूज़ कर रहे हैं? हम उस इंटेलिजेंस को मतलब डिस्ट्रक्शन क्रिएट करने में लगा रहे हैं. हम ह्यूमंस ही एक दूसरे के रिस्पेक्ट को वैल्यू नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो और कौन करेगा? वी हैव टू रिस्पेक्ट दिस नेचर. वी आर द क्रिएटर्स. गॉड हैज़ क्रिएटेड समबडी, ह्यूमंस एज द क्रिएटर, नॉट द डिस्ट्रक्टर्स.
Vaibhav ji,
Ma'am, I'd just like to, add to your point. While, जो आप बोल रहे हैं, that goes generic for everybody. What I have learned is, that as adults, we all are adults here, right? We have to set example for our kids or for our nephews, nieces, जो भी हैं. अगर हम भी नहीं शुरू करेंगे ये example और हम नहीं टोकेंगे.
But you know, sir, what's happening now? Now kids are setting examples for the parents.
So it's either or. Either they set the examples because they are learning those things in school, and
Yes.
they will ask you to wear the seat belt and not to litter and variety of things.
Right.
Similarly,
Again, Sumit ji is saying the right
no.
thing, the ownership. You know,
to
we
take
have
ownership.
to say that
So
this
ownership-
Mother Earth is, you know,
Accountability, he
yes,
mentioned.
we are
I
accountable
think-
and
Yeah, I think we have made the discussion very heavy. We're talking about culture, we're talking about sustainability,
we're talking about nature. That's where everything
accountability.
starts, actually.
Yes. So let's lighten up the mood a little bit and do a quick fire kind of a round, just one word answer. So let's start with you, Vaibhav. One word that describes your leadership style.
Cooperative.
Family.
trust.
One piece of advice that you would give to your younger self.
Be more focused.
Okay.
I would use his wording that he has mentioned, more disciplined.
And how would you take that?
Yes, discipline.
A book or movie that inspired you.
Wow, there's so many. I have watched a lot of movies. One book and one movie.
One book or one movie, I mean, whichever has inspired you the more. More.
सोच के बताना पड़ेगा, तब तक इनसे पूछ लो आप.
Book is good vibes, good life.
Okay.
And the movie is that Sky is Pink. Everyone must see that movie. I would strongly recommend that. It's a real life example.
Sky is pink.
I would like to mention two books who changed my life. One is Law of Attraction, and the second one is An Indian Girl.
Okay, I have the movie in my mind now.
Yes.
It's called Schindler's List,
Schindler's List.
which is on the World War II. So I watch a lot of World War movies. That one is absolutely fantastic.
Yes, that is.
And
An
I
Oscar
think
winner.
books, because I have read a lot of books. One book which has really shaped my thinking the most is a book by APJ Abdul Kalam. And it was written way back, India 2020. That's the book.
Okay. One last question to all of you. If not in your current profession, what would you be doing?
I would be a musician.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
I have never thought about apart from IT industry.
Still, just think.
I never thought. Since when I have taken the admission, I have visited LPU as well for my BTech admission as well.
I think he can be a Bhangra dancer.
Okay.
Well, somebody else sees you as a Bhangra dancer, so good. Thank you for saying that.
I love to do Bhangra.
हाँ तो बिल्कुल ठीक है यार, भंगड़ा डांस कर रहे होते हैं.
अगर 25 साल पहले शुरू किया होता तो मैं भी आईटी में ही होती. But 25 years life has changed my perspective, and now I am into the sustainability.
That's a good field to be in. I'm sure people are turning more and more towards sustainability, and people are getting more educated in this. Well, I think.
Same question for you.
Yeah. Which one?
The last question.
The last question.
Oh, karaoke is something that I love. So yes,
I think we can all jam together here. Looks like somebody can dance, somebody can sing, somebody can play, and Madam will help us weave the nature in it.
I think that's about the questions that I
Anybody
have for
wants
you.
to ask us anything? Maybe.
Please.
Very simplest and obviously to Ekta. Ki, how do you think you can control, environment pollution, or you say destruction to the environment through spiritual tourism?
Spiritual.
Solution.
You see, spirituality को अगर हम नेचर के साथ जोड़ें, that is totally different. Very first thing, the word control. We can't control anything, and we don't have to control anything.
वहाँ को जैसे है spiritual tourism, जैसे आप कहते हो लोग जा रहे हैं ना, यमुना साइड जा रहे हैं, and वैष्णो देवी जा रहे हैं, रास्ते में they are throwing things. तो उसको कैसे कंट्रोल करें? इंडिया को कैसे सुधारें?
देखो, इसके लिए मैं आपको एग्जांपल देती हूँ. You all can Google the Drop Dead Foundation. Drop Dead, ठीक है ना, जो इसके फाउंडर हैं, ही इज़ डूइंग अ वेरी गुड जॉब. व्हाट ही सेड, हमारे जितने भी स्कल्पचर्स हैं उनमें हर किसी के अंदर, जैसे पंजाबी में, मतलब मुझे अभी याद, मतलब आई कांट से एग्जैक्टली, जैसे हमारी गुरबानी में लिखा गया है कि हमारी धरती जो है वो माँ है, पेड़ जो है वो पवन you know, sorry, मुझे याद नहीं है. But the thing is, solution. That's what I'm telling you ना. He did an experiment. जो he is a Momden. तो उन्होंने क्या किया? उनकी उसमें ना scripts थी कुछ water के ऊपर. Drop Dead Foundation is on water. तो उन्होंने वो स्क्रिप्चर्स ना जहाँ पर भी वहाँ पर उनके हैंड वॉश जहाँ पर भी पानी था उन्होंने वो बहुत सुंदर तरीके से उसको लैमिनेट किया वहाँ पर लगाया है ना वो मैसेज दिया कि हाउ वाटर इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट and that is a very good initiative and you know he saved lot of water by just putting that thing हम लोग जब कुछ भी करते हैं ना तो हम याद आते हैं कि हम लोग बोलते हैं हम वो गुरबानी के शब्द बोलते हैं हम हिंदी में हम बोलते हैं धरती माता बहुत कुछ बोलते हैं लेकिन जब हमें इम्प्लीमेंट करना होता है ना जब हम हाथ धोते हैं तो हम उसको याद नहीं रखते हैं तो उन्होंने क्या किया जब भी हाथ धो रहे उनके सामने उन्होंने पढ़ा और नहीं दिस वाटर इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट मुझे इसको वेस्ट नहीं करना है इसी तरह से आप मैं एग्जांपल देती हूँ जैसे स्पिरिचुअल उसमें जब भी हम कुछ इस तरह का उनको देंगे अगर मैं करेंगे दिस पीपल का पेड़ है लोग वहाँ पर बहुत कुछ डालते हैं तो वो पेड़ खराब हो जाते हैं वी हैव टू एजुकेट देम यू नो एक पूजा करना ठीक है हमारे रिचुअल्स को मानना दैट इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वो सारी लेकिन उनके पीछे का जो मोटिव था वो हमें जब तक हम लोग नहीं क्लियर करेंगे तब तक ये सब चीज़ें चलती ही रहेंगी और ये सब जैसे आपने कहा कि जब वहाँ पे स्टैम्पेड हुआ उसके बाद जितने भी वहाँ पर लोग थे उन्होंने वो 3 जो ग्रुप्स थे उन्होंने अनाउंस किया कि नहीं आप लोग मत आइए बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है तो ये सब नहीं करना चाहिए तो लोग रुके सो आई थिंक जो हमारे स्पिरिचुअल लीडर्स हैं दे शुड टेक द इनिशिएटिव टू गाइड द पीपल इन द राइट वे
Okay.
मे आई आंसर सब मैं अपने उस 2 वर्ड्स पे आऊँगा अकाउंटेबिलिटी और ओनरशिप सबसे पहले हम अपने एंड से शुरू करें उसके बाद हम दूसरों को भी मोटिवेट करें मैं आपको एक बहुत छोटी एग्जांपल देता हूँ लांटे में किसी ब्रांड के ऊपर सेल लगी हो ना सब लोग जाके सब जगह बताते हैं कि यार वहाँ पे 50% ऑफ है 60% ऑफ है लेकिन यहाँ पे कोई प्लांट्स की ड्राइव चल रही हो कोई नहीं जाके बताता और कोई आपको दिलजीत के शो में 50,000 मिल जाएंगे आपको करण औजला के शो में ले लेकिन वहाँ पे गंद भी कितना होता है और कोई साफ करने की बारी है कि कोई नहीं आएगा
Thank you. Well, thank you so much. I hope the
Anyone has any other question maybe?
one last question, please. We are
You guys have answered my question already, but I want to more brief on it. I am operation lead from the last 8 years. Many organizations I have faced about the accountability and the retention of an employee. As sir said about the employee should be treated as family, not the employee. But for a big organization, the 100 people or the 1,000 people, it's too difficult to treat everyone as a family. But retention rate is also required in that organization when a responsibility on an employee and he left the organization at that moment, it is a big challenge for everyone. Right? So how we can tackle this situation?
I'm sure Vaibhav has his pearls of wisdom because he's handling thousands of employees.
Whenever there is a departure of an employee, right, it's not a good situation for anyone because whenever an employee is hired, बहुत resources जाते हैं उसके अंदर, considerable investment is also gone on the training and things like that. I think every time we have seen a departure, it could be linked to either the personal issues of the employee, where their personal situation has changed, or it could be that the performance that we had devised as a common mechanism on which we were supposed to measure them, that we were not able to achieve. Generally मुझे लगता है ये 2 हमेशा reasons रहते हैं because when you are joining a large organization you have this a lot of whims and fancies कि वो इसमें ऐसा होएगा वैसा होएगा whatever various things and any big organization in the world ultimately you have to perform and you have to deliver. Anybody who performs will generally never see a departure as long as the organization is rewarding that person.
That's what you're saying, perform. But what about the accountability? Till the time the employee will not be accountable to anything, he will not perform it.
Sir, I don't know where you're working, but honestly, looking at diverse group of employees who I am dealing with on day-to-day basis, somebody who is okay being in a position of not contributing is not a good zone. जिसको काम ढूंढना वो ढूंढ लेगा और जिसको काम नहीं ओके ये माइक खत्म हो गया. So I think it is so important जिसको काम ढूंढना वो ढूंढ लेगा और जिसको काम नहीं करना वो काम दिखते हुए कभी काम नहीं करेगा. ये मल्टीपल टाइम्स देखा है मैंने. So I think coming back to that point, generally, as a thumb rule, there has to be something extremely, worrisome that the employee is okay being sitting idle. Most dangerous zone for anyone. हम सब बैठे हैं यहाँ पे. A lot of times, we look at the employees and their resume. 2 साल का gap होता है, and लोग लिखते नहीं है because उनको ये कहा जाता है कि अगर आपने बता दिया कि आप 2 साल कुछ नहीं कर रहे थे, then it's a negative sign. I personally ask whenever I'm hiring, I look at each of the month and the year of which all work they did. Somebody started a business and it failed and it was totally okay because 2 साल आपने वो वहाँ पे लगाई है. आज आपको समझ है कि खुद का business करना कितना मुश्किल है. That's why you're working with someone else, and I hire that person generally the first. So that's how we look at, it depends, what is the take. और ये problem छोटी organization में भी आती है, बड़ी में भी आती है, दोनों जगह है.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the audience for being amazing at the questions. And thank you for all the panelists for being very expressive and sharing their experiences with us. Thanks, Sajal, for making it interesting for the panelists as well as audience. We all had a great time. Can you all show me how much you enjoyed it with a round of applause? Thank you so much. Can I request Mr. Sumit Khurana to please come and felicitate our speakers? Sure. You can start with, Mr. Vaibhav Mittal. Rahul, would you join us, please? Yeah. A big round of applause for our volunteer, our photographer, and the audio video people, everyone. This would not have been possible without your support. So thank you so much.